only state facts here at Melody Reports. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Melody Reports reaction. We are here to discuss none other than, and I rarely do like none other than, Justin Bieber's 6th studio album, Justice. Justice has been served, ladies and gentlemen, to the Popstin fans, because we finally got justice that we deserve. Because let's just get into it. Now, disclaimer to all the Beliebers out there. First of all, to the Beliebers out there, thank you so much for showing support for my last video for the hold on reaction. I loved doing that. Like, y'all know that was a bop. Y'all came through for that video, so thank you so much. But I'm not gonna be reacting to each song. I've listened to the album so far 3 times right now. So I'm just gonna go track by track review. And I feel like, you know, it's like a cool conversation to have. I feel like this is the same conversation I would have with my friends if they asked me what I think about it, or if they didn't ask me what I think about it, because regardless, I would just tell them, you know. Unwanted commentary, but like, that's my whole channel, you know. Okay, so enough of me talking. Let's get into the album. 16 tracks. He said we're gonna feed the fans, we are gonna feed the public. Yeah, and he's like, okay, 1 year, 1 month from Changes, which that album we're not going to talk about. You can see that review down below in the description, ladies and gentlemen. But Justice said, Changes is in the back, Changes is in the trunk, okay? I am at the wheel. We are driving to the #1 album on the charts, and that's on period. We are driving to pop success again, and that's on period. And yeah, okay, so let's get into the first track. We have Too Much. He said number 2, Too Much. You know, it's a cute montage song, like a love montage song. Starts with the Martin Luther King Jr. opening, and then like, really, he's like, okay, messaging going out there, period. And then we get an MLK interlude later in the album, and then, you know, it's a Skrillex production, so we know we're getting something good. I thought it was cute overall. Again, like, we know he's gonna do love songs, we know he's gonna do that. He's like, listen, I'm gonna start off, you know, bare minimum, start it nice, and that's Too Much. Okay, now let's get into track number 2. Just Deserve You. He said, Melody, you don't have to wait for the bop moment, because I'm gonna give it to you right now. He gave me 80s pop moment. He said I'm gonna give you a bridge that Melody is gonna love, because he knows that, like, I need a ticket, one-way ticket to Bridge City, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little sprinkle of this bridge. He you guys, like, that drum beat towards the ending part of the bridge going into the last chorus. He said In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. I was like, okay, love that moment. But all jokes aside, I love Deserve You. I hope it's the next single. I know Peaches is like the next thing, but I hope the next thing is Deserve You. But yeah, Deserve You, boppity bop bop bop. Okay, so let's go into track number 3. As I Am. He said Hannah Montana featuring Khalid. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting from the song. I honestly thought they were gonna go down tempo, and you know how I feel about down tempo. I'm like, it depends on the song, it depends on the artist, it depends on who's producing it. But this one, I was surprised. I'm like, okay, Monsters and Strangers, which we know gives us bops, aka from Conan Gray's Overdrive. I was like, okay, it's a cute song, up tempo. Definitely, like, from the continuation of Deserve You, I'm like, oh my god, please don't go down tempo, because I don't need like a thing like that. Like, I need like a steady pace if we're going to down tempo, mid tempo Bieber. So I thought it was a cute song. That's all I gotta say. Now let's go into Off My Face, the 4th track from the album. No. He said I'm going back to Believe acoustic album, which I love. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that because that's just a whole other video. Believe is my favorite. Yeah, I would say Believe is my favorite Justin Bieber album, and then it goes to like Purpose, and then it's a whole other thing. But you know, he got bops in his entire discography. Okay, Off My Face. I thought it was a classic acoustic pop song. Didn't really feel like crazy, like, oh my god. But again, cute song. I could see this at like weddings or something. Okay, so track number 5 is Holy featuring Chance the Rapper. Again, that's a single. People know what I think about it. It grew on me. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so let's go into track number 6. One of my most, I guess, like, me awaiting the track the most. I don't know if that made sense. It's Unstable featuring Kid Laroi. I was unstable listening to this song because I was like, I didn't ask for such a collaboration to like hit me like this, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, again, like Bieber is very smart getting Kid Laroi. He was very good. Like these features very good. But like Kid Laroi, you know, he's like on a rocket right now. Okay, rocket. If you haven't listened to Kid Laroi, I don't know what you're doing. Why are you living under a rock? Please go listen to Kid Laroi. I think he's one of the best new artists on the block right now. The lyrics are strong. It's like Lonely 2.0 that is gonna hit you in the gut. And I feel like Justin's vocals, meaning Kid Laroi's vocals and songwriting abilities, with the delivery of both of them, it's like you never expected it, but it's so good. Yeah, we love relevancy and we love the sound of the song. Okay, so track number 7 is the MLK interlude. I think it's a very strong interlude that I was like, okay, he's making us think he's but no, all jokes aside, I'm like giving like a personal view into his life and, you know, what everything's going on in 2020. I was like, okay, I see you put it, great. That's all I gotta say. Okay, track number 8. I feel like, ladies and gentlemen, after this interlude, because at the end of the interlude, it's such a strong statement being given, Justin's like, buckle up, because I firmly believe from track 7 and on, I was not ready for that, period, point blank, because I was like, bops. Like, I know I said we got bops in the beginning, but you guys, he really went popstin on me from track 8 and on, and I was like, sir, I was not ready. Like, you bloomed into this new thing, but I was not ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Again, another one of my favorite artists that I've discovered within the past few years, it's Dominic Fike, and I was like, give it to me. Just like Deserve You, he said another track, Die For You, 80s inspired. I was like, give it to me, pop. And you know what it reminded me of? Tell me in the comments below if it reminded me of that. Man Eater by Hall & Oates. Like, tempo, kind of the melody of it. And Maniac. I don't know who sings Maniac. Michael something, I think his name is. But it also, I was like, okay, After Hours, The Weeknd. It gave me that vibe because, again, if you have heard After Hours by The Weeknd, very inspired by the 80s, few tracks, chill melody, just blinding lights, me. But yeah, overall, that's the vibe it gave. But it's such a fun song. It's so, like, again, please make this a single, Justin. I'm here for it. Like, he said 80s pop. He said, I'm giving it to you. He's giving me up-tempo. Dominic Fike coming in. Because I feel like Dominic Fike's verses are so versatile in a sense that it's like each song that he collaborates on is just untouchable, unmatchable. Like, no other person can be put into that track and do the same thing what he did. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways. Hold on. I'm not going to talk about it. Link in the description below. I did a reaction to it. Okay, so let's go on to Somebody. I was like, okay, Skrillex, give it to me again. And then I looked at the songwriting credits. Okay, and I was like, Justin said budget, and Justin said, I'm going to get everyone on this track. He got Ryan Tedder. He got Ilya, who has done Ariana bops and other pop bops. He got Rami Yacoub, who has done bops from the 90s, ladies and gentlemen, from all our faves to now, to even One Direction bops. I was like, give it to me. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna work with these kings and others. And okay, again, drag me for this. I used to be a Justin McCartney fan, and this song reminds me of a Justin McCartney song, She's No You. Come For Me, I Do Not Care. Just like the opening line, the way he delivers it, I was like, okay, Justin McCartney, She's No You. But again, Somebody, I was like, okay, I could like fist pump to this is weird, fist pump to this. I was like, I see strobe light. It's literally like, he's like, this is my ride or die anthem, and I'm like, okay, Haley, goals. But the drum kicks, the chorus, the catchy chorus, and the addictive beats, melody, chill, drum kicks, and like the addictive chorus, I was like, match made in heaven for Melody. Thank you very much. Okay, so you guys, I know this is boring, but I'm going through track by track. Okay, so Ghost. Okay, track number 11, Ghost. Boppity bop bop bop. I keep on saying that, but this is probably my top 3 favorite tracks from the album, period, point blank. It is a Monsters and Strangers track written with John Bellion. It completely sounds like a John Bellion reject track. Like, I can hear John Bellion singing this. So, love that. I feel like it's a mix of what we're getting throughout the album. He's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit acoustic, but here's this dance beat on top of it, and here's a sandwich to give to you. Enjoy. Like, I feel like that's the perfect line where Justin Bieber needs to kind of balance himself. It's like, okay, you want to go acoustic, but don't go full acoustic for me right now. I'm so shook. And then give me a dance beat, give me like an up-tempo bop. And I think Ghost is the perfect definition of what I want and what I needed, and he delivered. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, I'm dying. Track number 12, Peaches. I'm so excited to watch the music video. I have not watched it yet. I might do a reaction, so if I do, it's linked in my description below. It's with Daniel Caesar and Giveon. Oh my god, he said vibe from the Tiny Desk concert. I was like, okay, I see you. Like, we got piano, we got guitar licks. He said, I'm gonna give you R&B Bieber again, but not change his R&B Bieber, like a little bit, but even better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, people, I know fans came for me for my changes review, but like, let's be honest. Which one do you want? Changes or Justice? Justice, no doubt about it. Like, replay, babe. Yeah, but Peaches, very strong standout track, definitely, from the collaborations alone, and just being like, okay, I'm gonna step into R&B again, but he's dipping his toes in this time, where he's like, I'm not gonna go full throttle because I can't deal with that again. I'm like, I got you. Okay, so the last few tracks, I'm just gonna boom. Love You Different, Love by You, Burna Boy. I was like, first of all, Beam is an upcoming Jamaican artist. Definitely check him out. I did before this album dropped, and I'm like, give it to me. So it reminded me of Sorry. Again, I stan Sorry. I stan Latino remix, sorry, and I stan Sorry alone. And I was like, okay, this Afro beat on this track is kind of like a sequel to Sorry, which I loved. And then Love by You is probably one of the strongest written tracks on the album, with Burna Boy. You know, it's just like kind of encompassing the entire life of Justin Bieber, whether it be in quarantine, from his marriage, or whatever. I think it's a great song. And then there's Anyone and Lonely, and we already know about that. I have Anyone reactions down below, and we all know about Lonely. Okay, now okay, sorry for that weird transition. I feel like I gotta give my final thoughts. I just want to say a quick few points. Justice is such a strong album for Justin Bieber. I feel like definitely he had to drop changes for us to get Justice. How does that make sense? I'll explain it to you. Whether it be like the reviews that he saw, or like whatever, like the performance that he wanted from Bieber changes moment that didn't happen necessarily, I feel like that had to happen for us to get Justice. And definitely what like we all went through last year, like, and then what he went through last year, like he had to go through that and like that situation had to happen for us to get Justice, because I feel like Justice is a journal, pun intended, of like a little glimpse of everything that went on 2020 Bieber, you know what I'm saying? And like definitely like, if we just remove changes from the discography, this would be such a amazing blend from Purpose to Justice. I feel like if you listen to Purpose full through top to bottom, have the last track, and then go into the first track on Justice, I'm like, oh my god, seamless brother and sister moment. We love that. But yeah, those are my final thoughts, you guys. I think Justice is such a strong album. I'm so excited to have it on loop, and I'll have it in my playlist, a link down below. We got a Spotify playlist, we got an Apple Music playlist, and of course, you guys, let me know what you want me to react to next. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, because you know Justice is served today, ladies and gentlemen, and give this channel Justice and subscribe. That's all I'm gonna say. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at MelodyReports, and of course you can leave me love or hate in the comments below, because you do it anyway. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys.